So if you happen to catch my last review on Polaroid, I was trying to remember what movie the guy who directed it was going to do, because I was like, oh man, if this was his first effort, then his next effort must have sucked. And I had guessed that it had already come out, and I couldn't remember what it was. And it was fucking Child's Play. Oh my God, you guys know how I feel about Child's Play. I thought that movie was horrible. So that's hilarious that that guy did that. Oh wow, so his name is shit to me. Anyways, hi. Welcome to the review of a completely different movie than the one I'm talking about right now. But most people who watch my channel watch them in order of their release. So you'll know that I just did a review of Polaroid. If not, I did, and I didn't care for it much. But okay, you'll get what I'm talking about if you didn't. But if not, here we go. Moving on to the movie Mary with Gary Oldman. This is one of those movies that if it didn't have Gary Oldman in it, it would be absolutely abysmal in every imaginable way. Like, now, the wife in this, played by, oh shit, I know her name, but I can't think of it right now. She's good. She's good. She's a good actress. She's very attractive. I dig her as an actress, but neither one of them could save this movie. You want to talk about generic? You want to talk about pointless? What is this story? What is this story? I can tell you the whole thing right now. You can consider this a spoiler. I don't really give a fuck. So if you think this is a spoiler, I don't care. But this is it. I'm telling you, like, there's nothing more to the movie. So it's a plot synopsis, but that's the movie. There's nothing more that happens. It's ridiculous. This movie is completely pointless. Like, I was watching and I was like, that's it? And then the way it ends, I was like, oh God, good try. Good try. Try to throw some twist ending at the end. Get the fuck out of here. You didn't earn any of that. How dare you make such a generic, standard, paint by numbers, bullshit movie and then try to like throw in like the last. This film feels like they said fuck it. That's the way this movie feels. Like, Gary Oldman wasn't feeling it. No one was feeling it. And they were just like trying to get the script done as fast as possible. And then they threw together the most shitty twist ending kind of thing they could come up with to try to give it a little spice at the end and go, I hope someone likes it. I mean, more than likely no one will like it, but maybe. Like, when I watch movies like this, I know I sound like a fucking, hurt schoolboy right now, or like some jaded freaking fan who's got first world problems. But like, when I watch movies like this, I really question like how anyone could genuinely enjoy this movie and like want to watch it multiple times. Like, I guess I could imagine someone who's never seen a horror movie in their life watching this as a big Gary Oldman fan and going, that was okay. Like, that's the best I could ever come up with. Like, I could not imagine anybody watching this and being like, that was awesome. I loved that. No fucking way. I mean, it's possible, but dude, I'd be shocked. And that all being said, it actually like annoys me that this movie's for sale. Like, as someone would actually buy this and watch it multiple times. Like, that's the whole point of owning physical media, right? That you're going to watch it again and again. I mean, why would you spend $20 on a movie when you can rent it for $2, $3 online or in Redbox? You'd have to watch it 5 times for it to have its value. No one's watching this movie 5 times. The editor didn't watch this movie 5 times. He watched it once as he lazily edited everything together. So yeah, the story, Gary Oldman's a fisherman. Him and his wife and his 2 kids, they're struggling financially, and the wife and him have some problems maritally. He has a crazy impulsive moment where he buys an old ship that needs fixing up because he wants to be a captain of his own ship, and they're going to pave their own way. He can't work for anybody anymore. They need to make some money. So, of course, they go out on the ship, and the ship has a death curse. And while on it, it starts to affect passengers on board. That's it. I mean, that's it. And the movie is mostly told from the wife's perspective as she's telling, like, this is like right in the opening, so it's not like a spoiler. She's telling the events to a detective of what happened on the ship. And it's just an account of like, it took over this person and then this person. That's the movie. Nothing interesting happens. Nothing you've never seen 1,000 times before. Nothing interesting, nothing original, nothing unique, nothing worth any kind of drama, any kind of thrill, any kind of scare, any kind of horror, nothing. Jump scares, fake outs, dream sequences, bullshit, lame ass creature, monster, entity thing that's influencing people. Fuck this movie. You got Gary Oldman, and you got a hot chick, and then you got the chick from Insidious Chapter 3, the daughter, the real cute daughter. She's like 22 or 23 years old in this. She's a very attractive girl. So you got a hot daughter, you got a hot mom, and you got a fucking badass, amazing actor, Gary Oldman, one of the greatest actors of all time. And what do you do with him? You give him some super generic story, give him nothing to play with. There's like one scene where he's up and he's steering the boat in a storm, and he's like, and he's like trying to see, and it's like, you can tell Gary's just sitting there like, I was in The Professional. I used to be somebody. Like, people used to respect me. And now I got my ship. I'm the captain. This is such a bad movie. This is such a bad, generic piece of shit. And it angers me because you have Gary Oldman. You know, yes, there are actors that lose their prime, and there's plenty of great actors that make lower budgeted shit movies. It happens. I mean, De Niro has done this. I mean, you can name a lot of really great actors that have fallen down this road, and they continue to keep making shit movies. Bruce Willis, of course, has done it a bunch. Not that he's a great actor. He plays the same dude in every movie, but not that he's been in a lot of amazing movies. Die Hard and freaking the list goes on. I don't need to name Bruce Willis movies. You guys know how many great movies he's been in, but this is insulting to Gary Oldman's career. This is such a forgettable piece of shit, generic garbage film that no one needs to watch, and no one's going to watch more than once. How dare you sell this? Anyway, all right, I'm done with this movie. Don't watch it. It is so lazily made. Now I'm going to see someone in the comments, what are you talking about, man? I fucking loved it. I've watched it 17 times in the last month. Good for you. Good for you. I'm glad you saw your first horror movie. Maybe you should watch some more. Try better ones. I got a list for you.